Okay, so imagine this. A university campus, usually a place for, learning, growth, but suddenly it's just gripped by panic.
Yeah, that's exactly what seems to have happened recently. A women's university in Hyderabad, India.
Right. Students finding their phones hacked, getting
Yeah.
threats, even outright blackmail. It's pretty chilling.
It really is.
And we're not just scratching the surface here. We want to take a proper deep dive. Authorities are calling it a coordinated scheme aimed at young women.
Yeah.
This was at the Veeranari Chakali Ilamma Women's University in Koti, Hyderabad.
And what's really critical to grasp here is how they did it, the attack methods. According to what we know so far, it wasn't some super advanced, like, zero-day exploit.
Yeah.
It was sophisticated phishing links and malicious applications, stuff we've seen before, but
Yeah.
the way they're used keeps evolving, keeps being effective. It makes them really quite dangerous.
So our mission here for this deep dive is really to unpack the specifics of this incident. Not just what happened, but why these common sort of sneaky digital tricks matter directly to your safety online.
Exactly.
So this wasn't just random spam hitting everyone. It sounds much more targeted, like a planned operation. These students actually filed formal complaints with the city's cybercrime police. That suggests, well, premeditation, right? Exploiting trust.
It does seem that way.
What made these specific phishing links and apps so effective in that university setting?
Well, that's the concerning part, the targeting. These weren't just generic, you won a prize scams. The links often look like official university stuff. Maybe a fake security alert or something about course registration.
Designed to look urgent and relevant.
Precisely, to get past that initial skepticism and the malicious apps. They often pretended to be like popular campus tools or study aids, but they'd ask for way too many permissions. And once you grant those, bang, the attackers basically have a backdoor to everything on the phone.
Wow, that paints a really clear picture. It sounds less like data theft and more like a complete digital takeover.
That's a good way to put it.
Using personal info, not just to steal, but as leverage. For threats, for blackmail. Police confirmed multiple cases, right? But they're tracing the digital trails.
They are, diligently, by all accounts.
But you mentioned this isn't unique, this kind of thing. It's not an isolated incident for universities, is it?
Yeah.
Why are these places, these campuses, becoming such hotspots?
Exactly. This Hyderabad case, it connects to a much larger pattern we're seeing. Universities, especially in busy urban centers across India, they present a kind of unique vulnerability landscape.
How so?
Well, it's almost a perfect storm, isn't it? You've got a high density of users, lots of different digital habits. Many students are accessing personal devices on maybe less secure public Wi-Fi or shared networks in hostels.
Right. Convenience over security sometimes.
And there's a dynamic social environment. Urgent-looking messages, things shared in group chats, they often get clicked without much thought. It just creates this fertile ground where attackers can exploit technical weaknesses, sure, but also, critically, social engineering. Human psychology.
It's really sobering when you think about how quickly our everyday devices, the things we rely on, can be turned against us.
Absolutely.
What happened in Hyderabad is just such a stark wake-up call. Unauthorized access, compromising phones for sensitive info, allowing hidden monitoring, even full device control, which then enables those terrible threats and blackmail.
It really powerfully illustrates that key idea. Everyday mobile use can quickly turn into an entry point for exploitation when vigilance slips. It just takes a moment. And it underlines how universities, particularly in cities, are becoming these susceptible environments. There's a huge need for better awareness.
A broader need, definitely.
So thinking about that, given how easily these common tactics like phishing links, malicious apps can harvest your sensitive information and even grant full control, maybe just consider what proactive steps can you actually take to safeguard your own digital life against these kinds of, well, pervasive and evolving threats. What's maybe one change you could make today, right now, to make your digital fortress just that little bit stronger?